Ooh, ooh. Hey, my widow creeps. So we're gonna pause right here for a second, and that's because I got something to tell y'all. But anyway, if you've never been here before, hi, I'm Bella Laveau, and if you have been here before, then what up, though? So this method of band that I'm showing you is something that is already currently in wigs, and I can shoot myself in the foot for not putting this out like probably over a year or something ago, because I had a Velcro method and then I had a method like this, which I actually tweaked because I just couldn't get it together and I felt like it wasn't good enough for me to put out. I also wasn't recording videos at the time, but I didn't feel like it was good enough for me to put out, especially the Velcro method, the first one that I came up with. It was good enough for me to use, but I didn't know how efficient it would be for other people, how frustrating it would be with the Velcro, etc. Then with this method with the hooks, I actually tried different types of hooks, and after seeing this other wig that came out with the straps that look like bra straps, I was like, oh my god, you should have used those types of hooks instead of the other ones, because the other ones were like catching onto the hair, but it worked the same, but it was catching onto your hair. But anyway, long story short, I just want to show y'all this method that I have that I'm using to give you a way to make those adjustable bands for your elastic bands to keep you from getting wig headaches, etc. Yeah, so stay tuned. I can't remember which wig company it is, but shout out to that wig company for actually using those types of clasps to give me the idea to change my class and do it like this. So yeah. So what we're doing here is I'm just taking out the T-pins that I had to hold the wig on. I'm going to list everything that I use to make my wigs on my Amazon store. So I will have the T-pins that I buy, the needles, the thread, the little straps that I use for the elastic band, the elastic, this head, this everything will be in there so that you can make your own. So what I'm showing you here is how the wig head has 3 marks, and that wig head has a center and then 2 sides, and it's actually the same exact size as a 4x4 closure. So I'm just showing you how you can measure that up. So what I'm doing is I want the elastic band to be on each end of the closure to pull it taut, not tight. So what I'm going to do is I'm measuring it up to where those lines are on the wig head, and then I'm just going to do it again and just make sure that it adds up. And then once I put it around my head, because this is the same size that I use, it's perfect. That's the way to do it. Or you can just always, if you're just making wigs for yourself, you can do it on your head. So I'm just showing you how I do it around the back of the neck all the way around. So these clips that I am showing you are bra strap extenders that you put on when your bra is a little too tight and you need to extend the bra. When I seen those clasps, I was like, man, that's it. It looks like a bra strap. That's perfect. Like, my clients can witness to y'all my trial and error with trying to make an adjustable little elastic strap. It started off with Velcro and change. But anyway, so what I'm doing is I'm just taking it and I'm going to split it in half. So basically you measure it around the width of what you want it, and then you're going to split it in half. So what we're going to do is with those 2 pieces is, of course, sew each piece on each side. So I'm taking the bra extender and I'm just going to cut it straight down the middle. Out of 1 bra extender, you can make 2 adjustable straps. So that's like a super good deal because you can use this twice. I don't know if any of you would like a band that thick, or maybe you will want 3 of the lines in it, but then that will leave you with only 1 line left and you wouldn't be able to make another one. But if you want it thicker, you can just move over and do 3 clips instead of 2. So what I'm doing is I'm just cutting off it from the elastic part that's in the middle, but I'm leaving a little bit of the elastic part because that's what I want to sew on. You don't have to do that, but I kind of suggest you do. It gives you even a little bit extra room. Now, one mistake that I feel like what I could have done was also make the elastic band, and I'm not gonna say it was a mistake because it really fit perfect once it was done, but make the elastic band a little bit smaller, since this has the extenders on it, just if you want your band a little tighter. But this actually worked out perfect. It's just if you want it tighter than just taunt, and you are one of those people that like it really tight, then make your elastic band, you know, a couple of centimeters smaller since you add the extender. And we also have that little extra piece. So right here, just very basic, I'm just going to sew using the needle and thread that we sewed hair with, and just go in and out, back and forth. And I'm pushing it through and then pulling it back through the same way, because of course with the elastic band I can't go around because then it'll grab it up. So make sure you're going in and out through the same area back and forth. I had to give my little explanation earlier because it just made me really say, like, bro, you be really doubting yourself and what you be thinking, and you don't put stuff out and look what happens. So don't doubt yourself. You got an idea, do it. So what I'm doing is I'm just showing you how to put, you know, you will put it together to make it easier to sew, to make sure you got it on the right side, because you want the soft padded part to be against your head. You don't want the clip part to be against your head. So just hook it together. That'll make it easier, and then just sew the other side, and that way you won't be sewing it backwards. That'll be like a surefire way for you not to sew it backwards. So the same method, just in and out. Like, this is so simple and easy, y'all. And this bra extender pack came with like a pack of 3. So I literally could get 6 wig elastic bands out of that one pack, and the pack was like $5 or $6. So I'm just showing you that's the padded side. That's the side you want up against your head. So when you get ready to sew it inside of the wig, you got to make sure that you're sewing it to where that part is sitting correctly, so that when you put your wig on, you didn't sew it inside out. So I'm just measuring it up again with the clasp on it. So I did it from the loosest clasp to the tightest one, just to show the difference in how much, you know, how much it stretches and how far it goes, just to give y'all an idea. And look at my hands looking like eagle claws across the head. And then that was me right there putting it on the looser one. So that is looser. See how it wasn't snapping right back to the head. My little eagle claws. So now I'm going to sew right next to the closure. Sometimes I actually sew the closure up in it, but I'm not going to do that this time. I'm just going to sew it onto the wig cap part right next to the closure, not grabbing the closure up in it with it. I just decided to do is just not to put too much tension on the closure and give her, make sure she has longevity of using that closure. So I'm just, but on mine I sew it onto the closure. Y'all see me trying to be professional with my voiceover though? So basically you just sew elastic band to elastic band on the elastic band that you're using around your head onto the elastic band part that's on the wig. And I just did the other side same way, and I'm just showing y'all what it looks like. So that part will be facing out, of course. That part will be up against your head. Ta-da! We is done there, babe. Look at that. If you want to see me trying this wig on so you can see what it looks like before I mill it off, then please go and check out my last video where I made the wig, and I actually put the wig on and posted pictures in the wig on the video. That sounded so crazy. I put pictures of me having the wig on in the video. Yeah, that's what I did. So yeah, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. I'm just being extra right now, and looks like I'm choking her instead of trying to show y'all the hair. But I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching this. And this is just some of the items I use. Like I said, I will have everything listed below for you to just click and go directly to. I love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all later. And yes, do not, and I repeat, do not doubt yourself and your ideas, okay? Put them out there to the world if you feel like you want to put them out there to the world. And yeah, roll with it. I love y'all. Ooh, ooh. Bye. Now go watch another video.